Hello guys, how are you all? And we're here at the live coverage. The live coverage includes me commenting on the match, and I'm a sports analyst. You can search Google for my name, that is Rj Umer Khan. Pakhtoon and Team Sri Lanka are playing right now, and I'll be covering the match. Basically, Pakhtoon batted first, scored a good score, and Team Sri Lanka are chasing the 21 for 2, and I think this third wicket is down. Yes, the third wicket is down now. Right, so it's 3 down now, and 21 for 3. Team Sri Lanka chasing 112. So basically, if Team Sri Lanka loses today, they'll be out. And Pakhtoons, they have been my favorite team throughout this tournament, although it's a very short tournament, 4 days only. And they've won their initial match, the Pakhtoons. Yesterday, they thrashed Maratha Arabians, and today they're going well so far. Team Sri Lanka will be, you know, get knocked out of the tournament today. So it's 21 for 3 chasing 111 so far, and there are 6 teams in total. That includes the Punjabi Legends, Kerala Kings, Pakhtoons, Team Sri Lanka, the Kerala Kings, Maratha Arabians, and these are the teams, and the Bengal Tigers, of course. So these are the teams that are playing, and he just hit a boundary. He's accompanied by Hambukwela. That's a weird name because usually you find names like that in the Sri Lankan team. So it's 25 for 3, Team Sri Lanka, and Imran Khan Jr. is bowling, and another wicket is down. Imran Khan Jr. strikes, so it's 25 for 4, and as I said, that Pakhtoon will be thrashing Team Sri Lanka, and I believe the final few hopes are also getting burned down here for Sri Lanka. It's now 25 for 4. This is the 4th match of the day. Today there were 4 matches, and even tomorrow there will be 4 matches, and then day after tomorrow this league will be ending. It's a T10 league, a new format, a very exciting format. Previously, the shortest version was T20, and now they've reduced it to T10 now. And so far, what we've witnessed in this tournament is there were mixed reviews from all around the world. Of course, the cricket lovers, the true cricket lovers, they rate all this T20, T10, the shorter formats as a joke. But it's a new game, it's a broadcaster's game where you need entertainment, you need less time, more revenue. So T10, I believe, is a good project to make good money. And apart from that, what else we can derive from this T10 format is that it can also represent cricket in the Olympics. Because previously cricket has never been introduced into Olympics. The reason was that first of all it's very time consuming, and secondly all players do not have an active role in the winning performances. So as if you compare it with hockey and football, the 11 players are constantly in the rotation, and they just cannot stand at one place. Where in cricket things can happen. In cricket, what happens is that if a fielder is standing on third man, and he does not even field the ball, he does not bowl, he does not bat, his team still wins on individual performances. So that is the one reason that Olympics never introduced cricket. But now here it's T10. T10 is a very exciting format, and it's a experimental league. But so far, this is the second day of this league, and I believe it has a very bright future. And currently, Team Sri Lanka and Pakhtoons are playing. The target for Team Sri Lanka is 112, whereas they're 27 for 4 in the 4th over. So still 38 balls to go, but more importantly, they've lost 4 wickets, and they're behind on the run rate as well. The current required rate is near 14, so they're losing wickets, and the required rate is going up. And in this struggle of catching up on run rate, they might lose more wickets. So there is a big chance that team Pakhtoon will be qualifying for the semis today, and team Sri Lanka will have to pack their bags. Although they'll play their last game, but over here I think the party's over almost for team Sri Lanka. But what makes this tournament interesting is the final four teams. Which final four teams will make it to the semi-finals? For me, I believe Pakhtoons must be one, and then I believe Bengal Tigers has a good chance, and Kerala Kings. It depends on them as well, because the group in which Kerala Kings, Maratha Arabians, and Bengal Tigers are, the group is very interesting right now, because all the teams have won one match and they've lost one match. So tomorrow is very important for all of the people, and especially these three teams. So currently the match is going on. Team Sri Lanka versus Pakhtoons, and chasing 112 after 4 overs. Team Sri Lanka are 33 for 4. They still require 79 more runs of 36 balls, which is a very tough task, keeping in mind that they don't have the firepower to get score around 14-13 runs and over. Especially keeping in mind that Pakhtoons have a very balanced bowling attack, and they're led by the Boom Boom Afridi, who just got a hat trick in the first ever match he played in T10 format. And in fact, it was the very first 3 balls that he bowled in which he scored a hat trick. So Pakhtoons are going well, and as I said before, if Pakhtoons win today, they'll be reaching the semi-finals, and they'll be ending the party for Sri Lanka right here today. So the two batsmen on the crease right now is Rambukwala and Hasaranga, and Nabi is bowling for Pakhtoons. Nabi was also the captain of Afghanistan team, and Pakhtoons are basically a tribe from Pakistan. You can they're called Pathans, and the people from Afghanistan, they all are Pathans. So there are mixtures of many Pathans in this Pakhtoon team, so that makes it more interesting for the people. Even in Pakistan Super League, there's a team called Peshawar Zalmi, so they also have lots of Pathans in there. So this thing is interesting, and the match is going on. It's 37 for 4, Team Sri Lanka. The 5th over is in play, and 75 more runs required of 35 balls. And what we'll try to do is we'll just keep up the conversation, and at the same time we'll be telling you the scores as well, so that we can stay updated regarding all of this. You guys can of course give me feedback, or if there's any request for any special topic or thing, you can of course tell it in the comments. You should share this and subscribe to my channel for furthermore interesting stuff, especially the live stuff, because we'll be doing that a lot. And I think there's another chance. All right, so Pakhtoon missed a chance of a run out here because the required rate is near 14, and Team Sri Lanka rush now. So it's 40 for 4. The game is on, and it's the 5th over going on. 72 more runs required, 33 balls remaining. Hasaranga is on strike, Nabi is bowling, and it's a shot over long leg, and 6 runs for Hasaranga. So Sri Lanka are not giving up without a fight here. So after this 6, the required rate has came down a little bit because it's a T10 format, so you never know. Only one over can change the situation. In fact, I'll turn up the volume a bit for you guys, so you can hear the commentary as well. They still got 2 overs, 2 balls in the over. Right, so this is how the things are going right now. Nabi seems quite disappointed because of a loser of a delivery. So this time he bowled a bit fast, and another 6. So back-to-back sixes for Team Sri Lanka, especially Hasaranga. He's not giving up without a fight. So far, This has been the best over for Team Sri Lanka. They've already scored 19 runs off it, and still one ball is remaining. So they're still in the game. Pakhtoons, on the other hand, they would require the wicket of Hasaranga, who's looking in prime form, and he's striking the ball very well. And the last ball of the over, and gladly for Mohammad Nabil, just a single. So 20 runs of that over, and after 5 overs, Sri Lanka are 53 for 4. They require another 59 of the next 30 balls. So the required rate right now is under 12. So where the run rate was going above 14, they've managed to get it below 12 thanks to this wonderful over for Team Sri Lanka that scored 20 runs of Mohammad Nabi. So now the interesting situation is on, and at the same time, there's a strategic timeout in between, talking about the rest of the stuff. And you guys can share this, you guys can comment on this, so that we can get to know your feedback. That is very important for us, especially, so that we can make things better for you guys. So this is the last game of today, and if we look into the day so far, the previous matches were quite interesting, and I'll try to give you a review of the previous matches as well, so that we can have a go of what happened today. Just give me a second, I will try and yep. So this is the inaugural T10 league, which is an experiment, and let's see how it goes. So we're at the break of the strategic timeout, where Team Sri Lanka requires 59 runs of the next 30 balls, and the two batsmen are on the crease. They've made a game out of it. The required rate was 14. They lost 4 wickets with the last over of Nabi, and the batsman scored 20 runs, so they've bounced back in the game now. So far this tournament, the first game was played between Bengal Tigers and Kerala Kings, where it was the first game. Team didn't knew what was a good score, so in that battle they just managed to score 86 for the loss of 1 wicket only, and it was the required rate was 8.7 for Kerala Kings, which they managed to chase easily with 8 wickets remaining and 12 balls to spare. So the first game, Bengal Tigers, of course, was led by Sarfaraz Ahmed, and today Bengal Tigers won their game. The second match was between Pakhtoons and Maratha Arabians, where Pakhtoon was led by Shahid Afridi, whereas Maratha Arabians was led by Virinder Sehwag from India. The scorecard was a bit one-sided. Pakhtoon scored 121 for the loss of 4 wickets, whereas in return Maratha Arabians managed only 96 runs. Shahid Afridi became the first person to get a hat-trick in the T10 format, and thanks to that they won the match easily. If we talk about today's day, so today's day was quite happening, and the third match of today, the first match of today and the third match of the league. So the third match was played between the Punjabi Legends and Bengal Tigers. Bengal Tigers already lost their first game, so it was a do and die situation for them, and it was a very interesting match. And the Punjabi Legends scored 99 runs overall. At one stage, it seemed like they would have scored 120 or more, but it was very well managed by Sarfaraz Ahmed, and especially the bowlers at the depth. The ball very well. He scored 30 of 15 balls, but as soon as Umar Akmal and Shoaib Malik got out, the Punjabi Legends lost their way, and the target was 100 for Bengal Tigers. And as soon as the Bengal Tigers came into bat, they kept on losing wickets. But in the end, it was a team effort, and in the end, David Miller chipped in with 15, and then Anwar Ali, who was a bit expensive with the ball, he scored 14 runs of 6 balls, including 2 sixes, whereas Amir Yamin came in and hit 3 sixes of 5 balls, and Mohammad Naveed also contributed with a boundary and a 6. and that's how Bengal Tigers won their game, and they're still in the tournament. The fourth match of this league was played between the team Sri Lanka and Maratha Arabians, where team Sri Lanka scored the highest score of this tournament, that was 125, and Maratha Arabians chased that target down of the very last ball, and it was a very good game because it went to the wire, and chasing 126 in 10 overs was not easy at all. Score right now, let me tell you, it's 55 for 4. Sixth over is going on, they're chasing 112, and they still require 57 runs of 27 balls. Shahid Afridi is bowling for Pakhtoons right now, and Hasaranga is on strike alongside Rambukwala. Yeah. So Hasaranga is striking the ball well. He scored 23, and I believe he just hit another boundary. So he's not giving up without a fight. So Hasaranga right now, he's striking the ball well. He's batting on 27 of just 10 balls. They're still in the game, and Afridi would love to have the wicket of Hasaranga right now, because if they continued this way, this match could go to the wire and could also cause curtains for Pakhtoons. So Afridi would love a wicket right now, so would all the Pakhtoons fans. This is the sixth over, 2 balls are remaining. So 26 balls are remaining, and the score required is 53. And this time around, another lucky shot for Hasaranga. It's his day. They say that luck fortunes the brave. So another boundary to Hasaranga. He moves to 31 runs now of just 12 balls, and Afridi seems a bit disappointed. Yes, Pakhtoons. I'm also supporting Pakhtoon, but the thing is that Team Sri Lanka are fighting well, and right now, if we look into the situation, if Team Sri Lanka loses today, they'll be knocked out of the tournament. Whereas if Pakhtoon win, they'll of course qualify for the semi-finals, and if Pakhtoon loses, they'll still have a chance because they have a game tomorrow. Looking at the other matches played today, where Maratha Arabians scored the highest score of this tournament. They scored 131, they chased 126, and it was a good chase, and that's why they're still in the tournament. Whereas the previous match that was played between let me see, the last match, the fifth match, yes, it was Kerala Kings versus Punjabi Legends, where Kerala Kings posted 114 and the target was 115 for Punjabi Legends, and they won the match with an over to spare, and with the loss of 2 wickets only, Punjabi Legends won the match thanks to a glorious innings by Shoaib Malik, who scored 60 runs of just 25 balls, including 6 fours and 4 sixes. So now we're starting the 7th over of the innings, and 49 runs are required of 24 balls, and there's a run out here. Sohail Khan came into ball. It was a full length delivery where Sohail Khan just deceived the batsman. The runner tried to sneak a single, but in the end it was good fielding effort by Sohail Khan. He hit the ball directly towards the stumps at the runner's end, and it was an easy run out in the end, and a much needed wicket for Pakhtoons. So Pakhtoons are back in the game, but more importantly for Pakhtoons, Hasaranga, who was striking the ball very well, has been dismissed on 31 runs. He scored 31 of 12 balls, a very well built innings, but now they have to start all over again, especially in this T10 format. Where the game is so fast, you don't get time to settle in. So any batsman who's walking in, he has to hit the ball from the very word go, and it's not that easy. Keeping in mind there's a crowd, there's a whole situation, under lights, the pressure. So this is a very interesting format, and it's a very fast format, like a cricket game ending up in 90 minutes, and you never know how situation changes. You have 10 wickets, you can slaughter the game. So another dot ball by Sohail Khan. So now the situation is getting tougher. It's 49 more runs to get of 22 balls. Rambukwala and Sinanaike are on the crease, and we've seen Sinanaike can hit the ball. And drink a glass of water, please. Well, I don't need water. I'm all good currently. So now It's 63 for 5. They're in the 7th over, and Sohail Khan is running in once again. 49 runs more to get of 22 balls, and another dot ball. So what a fine over this has been so far. 3 balls, 3 dots, and 1 important wicket of Harasanga. That's the big one. So now the situation is in the favor of Pakhtoons, and there are lots of fan following of the Pakhtoon team all around the globe. And as we can see in the crowd as well, there are many enthusiastic fans. So Team Sri Lanka have lost half of their team, but more importantly, if Team Sri Lanka loses today, they'll be going home. So 49 more runs to get, 21 balls. Sohail Khan running in, and this time it's a short ball, and we have to see for the umpire's decision. All right, it's a fair delivery, it's not called a wide, but they've warned Sohail Khan for a bouncer because 2 bouncers are only allowed in 1 over, and then you call it a no ball. So far it's been a magical over, keeping in mind the situation. Alright, I've got some feedback. Bug Bankar guy, I believe you can switch the channel if you don't like what I'm saying, but I'll do what I want to. So basically, this is the first run of this over so far. Sohail Khan bowling I believe this is the 7th over of the innings, and so far of 5 balls he's just given away 1 run, and they've got the important run out of Harasanga, who is striking the ball so well. So chasing 112, 64 for 5. 64 for 5 Team Sri Lanka, and they require 48 more runs, and 19 balls are now remaining. So things are getting tougher for Team Sri Lanka, especially this after this over by Sohail Khan. And the last ball has also been guided away towards third man for a single. So now it's 65 for 5 Team Sri Lanka. 18 balls are remaining, and out of this 18 balls, 47 runs are required. So at the start of this over, it was 49 runs of 24 balls, and after this magical over by Sohail Khan, the situation has became quite tough for Team Sri Lanka. So 47 runs required now of 18 balls, and let's see how things goes from here on. I believe Pakhtoon will easily win this game, and that's what I believe, and that means Team Sri Lanka will be knocked out of this tournament today, and the Pakhtoons will be the first team to reach the semi-finals. I believe Pakhtoon is a very balanced team. They have a good batting line, they've got a very good bowling line, a very balanced unit, and I won't be surprised if Pakhtoon win this tournament. So let's see how it goes. So Irfan Khan Jr. is bowling the 8th over. We're so used to T20. So this is the 8th over. Irfan Khan Jr. is bowling it, and the first ball has been a cheeky single has been taken. So that does not worries the Pakhtoon team. It's 66 for 5 Team Sri Lanka. 17 balls remaining and 46 more runs to get. So Rambukwala is on strike. Another full delivery, and this time another single. Singles won't worry Pakhtoons right now. 16 balls remaining, 45 more runs to get, and it's 67 for 5. So my prediction from here, I believe Pakhtoon will be winning this game, I believe easily, at least by a margin of 15 to 20 runs. Let's see how it goes. So 45 more runs, 16 balls remaining, and a wild attempt to hit a boundary, but the batsman managed only 1 more run. So it's 68 for 5 Team Sri Lanka. 44 more runs to get, 15 balls remaining. The required rate is almost 20 runs per over now. So like scoring 20 of the last over is different, but scoring at 20 runs per over for 2.5 overs, it's a total different scenario. So another very well disguised delivery by Irfan Jr. Another single, and so far 4 runs have came off 4 balls. So that makes it even tougher for Team Sri Lanka. 43 runs of 14 balls, and as I said, I believe they'll be winning this game. uh, by at least a margin of 15 to 20 runs, until unless some batsmen hit six sixes, which is just not possible right now. So another dot ball, and this makes Pakhtoon come even closer towards victory. So far 4 runs have came off the first 5 balls of this over. And Tamim is your favorite player. I actually had a chance to meet Tamim Iqbal. In fact, I even bowled to him. It was 2008 Asia Cup, when Pakistan hosted the Asia Cup, and it was that time when I met the whole Bangladeshi team. So he's a very nice and humble person, Tamim Iqbal, and a very bright talent, of course. One of the finest Bangladesh has ever produced, especially when Tamim Iqbal hit that wonderful half century against India in 2007. And he has played lots of cameos for Bangladeshi team. So yes, Tamim Iqbal is a good player. Yeah, yeah, serious. I've actually I spent 4 days with Bangladeshi team in 2008. Um, I met at that time players who are playing right now. There was Mashrafi Murtaza, there was Muhammad Ashraful, and Shakib Al Hassan was there. Abdul Razak was there, the left arm spinner, and yeah, that was it. The 2008 squad were here during the Asia Cup. So now is the ninth over of the innings. The tall guy from Pakistan, Mohammad Irfan, is bowling the ninth over. The required rate seems impossible now. It's 41 runs to get off 11 deliveries. That means boundary of every single ball. So I don't think from here on Sri Lanka can win this game, but still I'll continue till the end of the match. You guys can subscribe to my channel. Yes, I do love cricket a lot, and in fact, I am a professional player as well. I'm a sports journalist. You can search Google with my name. If you search Google with Rj Umer Khan, so you'll get to find a bit more about me and who I am. So another ball bowled, and this time only 2 runs managed by the team Sri Lanka. So now 39 more runs to get of 10 balls, and now things are getting tougher for team Sri Lanka. Shahid Afridi seems quite confident that his team has done a very good job, and I believe they deserve it because they have been the finest team so far. It was a good game, and I believe this is a very nice league, T10 league, and we got mixed reviews from Pakistan, but I believe this is a new innovation and a new format in cricket, and I see a very bright future of this format in the years to come. So this time around, it was a short delivery. The batsman couldn't connect, and another dot ball. So they're running out of time now, basically. And Team Sri Lanka, even before start of this tournament, they had a weaker team as compared to the other teams where they had talent from all around the world, as compared to Team Sri Lanka who only had Sri Lankans. I got a message here from Mr. Buzz, and I cannot understand Bengali or Hindi, whatever you have written. So if you want me to communicate with you, you have to write in English. Right, so a little too late to hit sixes for Team Sri Lanka, but they're still trying. 33 runs to get off 8 balls, which is practically possible, but in the current scenario, it seems a bit impossible. So the ball was towards the leg side. He glanced it towards the long leg area and got a 6 for it, but it's a little too late. These boundaries were required at the start, not at the end. So 33 runs to get of 8 balls, and Team Pakhtoons are well towards a fine, well-deserved victory. So let's see what the next ball brings in to the game. Rambukwala is on strike. He's batting on 18 of 14 balls, and this time around, and he's bowled him. He's cleaned it up, and this is the 6th wicket down for Team Sri Lanka. So 79 for 6, Team Sri Lanka, and the crowd are dancing. Lots of Pakhtoon fans in the crowd, And what we've seen apart from the crowd, that many of the Bollywood and Lollywood celebrities were there at the stadium. We saw Sushmita Sen, we saw Bipasha Basu, and Bipasha Basu is also a Bengali. She's from Bengal. And apart from that, we witnessed Zareen Khan in the stands, Adnan Siddiqui, Bilal Ashraf, Urwa Hussain, and Gohar Rashid was there from Pakistan. Their singers, Abrar ul Haq was there, and Shiraz Uppal, another singer from Pakistan who actually sung the whole T10 title song. So the new batsman in is De Silva. Irfan just marking his run up, just one more ball to go from this over. 7 balls remaining, and the required rate is a bit out of hand now because they still required 33 runs, 7 balls remaining. The crowds are dancing, supporting the team, the Pakhtoons, who are well towards the spot in the semi-finals. And I won't be surprised if they win the tournament because they've got a very balanced side. And personally, Pakhtoons are my favorite team of this tournament. So let's see how it goes. And my prediction was they'll be winning by at least 15 to 20 runs margin. Let's see how much they manage to score. But that's for sure that Team Sri Lanka will be knocked out of the tournament today. This is the 4th match of the day. And so far, I'll just give a review of the points table of this tournament so far. Right, so we have matches tomorrow as well, and right, so basically there are playoffs tomorrow. Yes, playoffs will be played on Saturday and Sunday, and the playoffs will be decided after this game. So there are 4 matches tomorrow as well, and then there'll be semi-finals and finals on Sunday, that is the 17th of December. So far, a quick summary of this tournament. The first match was played between Bengal Tigers and Kerala Kings, where Kerala Kings won by 8 wickets. The second match, Pakhtoons trashed Maratha Arabians by 25 runs. And then the third match was played today between the Punjabi Legends and Bengal Tigers, which Bengal Tigers won by 3 wickets. The fourth game was played today between Team Sri Lanka and Maratha Arabians, which Maratha Arabians won by 5 wickets, chasing huge score of 126. They played really well to win the game. And then the fifth match was played between Kerala Kings and Punjabi Legends, where Punjabi Legends chased 115 thanks to the wonderful knock of Shoaib Malik, who scored 60 runs of 25 balls. So here comes the last over. Sohail Khan is bowling the last over, 32 runs to get of 6 balls. So the first ball is a dot ball. No, in fact, they scored a single of it. So practically Sri Lankan team have lost the game. They require 31 runs of 5 balls, which is practically impossible because even if you hit 5 sixes, you'll get 30 runs. And this means that Team Sri Lanka have been knocked out of the tournament. So now they only have one chance, and the chance is that they can play the spot for the 5th and 6th position, and that will be decided tomorrow who they'll be facing. So Sohail Khan running in again, and this time it was a full delivery and wide ball given by the umpires. So this means they're still in the game. 30 runs required of 5 balls, 82 for 6. Team Sri Lanka. So 30 runs, 5 balls. All Sohail Khan needs to do is to ball wicket to wicket, because hitting 5 sixes of 5 balls is not that easy, especially if you yes, Tamim should get the man of the match because he scored a brilliant half century, I believe, today, and I don't find anyone else getting the man of the match. So yes, probably Tamim Iqbal will be getting the man of the match. In fact, Tamim Iqbal also plays for Peshawar Zalmi in the Pakistan Super League, so he has a very special thing with the Pakhtoons of Pakistan. So let's just look at the scorecard of Pakhtoons. Yeah, Tamim Iqbal scored 56, and yes, so he scored 56 runs of 27 balls that included 5 fours and 4 sixes. So now 5 balls and it's a free hit and a very well bowled in swinging yorker, and more importantly it's a dot ball. So once again it's practically impossible 30 runs to get of 4 deliveries, and my prediction was that Pakhtoon will be winning this game by at least 15 to 20 runs margin. So far it has been spot on. So Sohail Khan moving towards his run up, 82 for 6 Team Sri Lanka. I feel sad for Team Sri Lanka, who just got knocked out of this tournament by playing the first 2 games. A bit of sorry side, but their team was a weak team as compared to the other teams. So another full ball, and this time the batsmen are able to rotate the strike, but doesn't matter because the game is over. 29 runs to get of 3 balls. So 83 for 6. Team Sri Lanka, 3 balls remaining, and it's just a matter of time because Pakhtoons are through to the semi-finals, and Sri Lankan team has been knocked out of this tournament. So after this game, we'll be getting to know that who will be facing who for tomorrow, because the schedule is this way that the Group A teams will be facing Group B teams, and then the top 4 teams will be qualifying. So let's see how it goes. Alright, so another ball bowled. This time the batsman nudged the ball towards the long off region for a single. So it's 28 runs off 2 balls. 84 for 6 Sri Lanka, and most probably Tamim Iqbal will be getting the man of the match, as we have a fan of Tamim Iqbal in one of our viewers. So that's how it goes. But Pakhtoon, they have completely been dominant throughout the tournament. In the first inaugural game where Shahid Afridi got a hat-trick, that was splendid, and today Tamim Iqbal scored a brilliant half century. Especially in a T10 format, it's not easy to score 50 runs. So well played Tamim Iqbal, and now the 5th ball of the over was also a dot ball. So now the situation is 28 runs of 1 ball. So this can't be happening until and unless Rajnikant is on this crease, and he hits the ball so hard that the ball splits into 6 pieces and all 6 pieces goes across the boundary. So only that way you can score 30 runs off 1 ball, and that can only happen in an Indian movie. But this is reality. So the last ball has been bowled, and I think it's a plum LBW. So wicket of the last ball of this innings. Pakhtoons have won the game by 27 runs. 84 for 7 is what Team Sri Lanka managed, and this clarifies that Pakhtoons they have qualified for the semi-finals, and Team Sri Lanka has been knocked out of this tournament. They will be playing their last game tomorrow for the playoff for the 5th and 6th position, whereas Pakhtoon, they have been dominant. They won by 27 runs, a very well deserved victory as well. So thank you all for tuning in. You can subscribe to my channel, or if there's any request for anything, you can also send that as well, so we can cover it also. You can also search me on Google, Rj Umer Khan, and you can follow me there as well. You're most welcome, Video Club. This is something that I tried and experimented for the very first time, and thank you for your positive response. Hopefully I'll be doing this a bit more in the future. because usually I have my live shows on TV and radios, but I just thought that if I'm sitting at home and watching the match, why not share it with you guys? So this is the first time I'm doing this social commentary, and on YouTube, of course. I do it on radio and TV, but this is the first time I'm on YouTube doing the, kind of unofficial commentary. So basically, the match summary: Pakhtoon scored 111 for the loss of 6 wickets. Tamim Iqbal scored brilliant 56 not out. In return, Sri Lankan team managed only 84. So that's the end of the game, and we've got the results from today. So basically, we'll be coming back tomorrow. Once again, I would request you all to subscribe to my channel, share it if you can, and if you want to search me, you can search me on Google by the name Rj Umer Khan, and you can also request for anything that you want me to do live. So I'll be working on that as well. Thank you all for tuning in, and have a nice day. Take care, and this is Umer Khan signing off. Take care and bye bye.